What's up guys, I got a brand new video for you today, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Rode Wireless Go 2, and I'm not going to waste any of your time. We're going to jump straight into the range test because this mic has 3 times the improvement over the old Rode Go, so I'm just going to take off and I'll tell you about this mic as I'm walking. So I reviewed the original Rode Go about 2 years ago, and if you watch actually most of my videos, I use the Rode Go quite a bit for my videos because it's so convenient since the mic's built into it. The range on that one is actually around 230 feet, but I found that if your body is in between the camera and the mic, it'll actually cut out sometimes. So I'm curious to see what the range is like on this one. So, I typically wouldn't 100% trust that mic. I'm probably around 100 feet away now, and it's probably still working. Thumbs up. Is it still working? We're good. So yeah, the range on this mic is actually 650 feet line of sight. And so we've got 3 times the improvement here. And I'm still getting a thumbs up. I'm probably 200 feet away now. This is about as far as I was in my original Rode Go mic test. And we're still going. We're gonna keep walking down here. Rode's added a lot of new features to this mic. Oh, I'm getting a thumbs down and a thumbs up. We're getting cut out. So 600 feet is only if I'm in line of sight. I gotta keep looking towards the camera. If I turn my back, you're not gonna get 600 feet if you turn your back to the camera. But then again, who is gonna be this far away anyway? So one of the nice things about these new mics is that they have built-in internal recording, up to 7 hours of uncompressed audio. And that's really nice for when you lose your signal like we just had on our test down there, because you're now able to continue recording even if you lose what's going into the camera. And so many times with these mics, when they cut out, your shot's pretty much ruined. Like if you're saying something important and the audio cuts out, the shot's ruined. So it's nice that you have this redundancy now, and I'll show you guys how to set that up later. So as you can tell, these mics come with little baby dead cats, little baby caterpillars, and this is probably like a little minor improvement, but it's such a big deal, is that they now clip in. So you twist and push down and they clip in. The old ones, I have the old ones. Where are the old ones? This is the original bad boy. It pushes in on these and it'll stay, but like it easily pops off. And if it's windy, it'll actually come unclipped. So this new design's way better, where it pushes on, locks in, and you got a nice secure connection. All right, so the Rode Wireless Go 2 doesn't come with lav mics, but you obviously have the option to plug in a lav mic. All right, so I'm plugging in the lav now. You can now hear me on the lav. This is what it sounds like if you had a lav mic plugged into it. Then you're concealed. Now no one knows that you're wearing a wire. So obviously the kit doesn't come with lav mics. This is just a mic that I own separately. I'll put links in the description to the exact one I'm using, but I tend to like using a lav mic because it's obviously more hidden for one thing, and you can keep the pack on your side, which actually puts less obstacles in the way of the transmitter to the receiver. So it's not your entire body blocking it. You can just put it on your side. And yeah, obviously the kit is $299, so it's not gonna come with lav mics, but this is what it sounds like. So in order to make some adjustments and changes, you need to download the Rode Central app for macOS or Windows, connect each transmitter and receiver via USB, and if it's for the first time, you're actually going to have to update them. In here you can see that you have 3 gain options by default, just like on the receiver, but if you change it from coarse to fine, you can now adjust the gain in increments of 3 dB. This will also translate over to the receiver, so now you can make those adjustments directly on it. Also, by default, it's set to split mode, which will split each mic left and right, but if you want to set it to merged, both mics will now come in both channels. When you have it set in this mode, only using one mic, you can actually turn on a safety channel where it'll record into both channels, but it will record one at a lower level in case your main channel was to clip. Now, in order to set up internal recording, you need to plug the transmitter mic unit into the Rode Central app and click the cogwheel. And there you can turn on recording and set the quality. In the highest quality setting, you can record up to 7 hours, and in the standard quality, it's 24 hours. So there's nothing you really need to do. Once you turn the mic and the receiver on, it'll auto start recording, and you'll be able to see that it's recording with a little red icon on the display. So obviously the big feature of the new Rode Wireless Go 2 is that we got 2 mics, 2 transmitters, because it's a dual channel receiver. So what it does is it splits the signal left and right, and then in post you can put them into mono. So yeah, I'm gonna have Milos a mic, and then we'll just clip that on and we'll walk here. And So
Are we
you
gonna
can
talk
talk
about something? What do you want to talk
yeah,
about?
we can. I don't know what NFTs.
Yeah, are you gonna make an NFT?
I'm gonna make a
Unboxing.
I'm gonna make a thumbs down twice special edition
exactly.
NFT.
Are you gonna animate it though?
I'm not gonna animate it. It's just gonna be a trading card with my face on it and thumbs down twice. It's gonna be a one of a kind original. We are what? How far do you think we are now?
I don't know. Maybe like what?
60, 70 feet.
Yeah.
We'll just cross channels now
Woo!
and see what happens. I have a feeling that it's going to be nearly identical
Yep,
to what
probably
it's
will.
like off of one mic.
Man, these mics are pretty cool. Look, I can run away from you and you can still hear
We're
what I'm
definitely
saying.
over 150 feet now. To get the recordings off the mic, you need to plug it in via USB and launch the Rode Central app. In here, you'll see the recordings based off time and date, and you can play through them or scrub to any point in the timeline. It'll also put a marker flag anywhere the signal might have dropped out so you know where the issues were. And so when we did that 2-mic test where it started cutting out, you can see how many times it dropped. And it's nice to have this option because now that audio is saved since it was cut out from the camera.
I can run away from you and you can still hear what I'm saying.
Unfortunately, you can't batch export multiple files. You have to do one at a time. You can choose WAV or MP3, choose 44.1 or 48 kilohertz, as well as 24-bit or 32-bit float, which is odd because I'm pretty sure they don't record in 32-bit float, but that would be amazing if they did. It also takes a while to export, especially if you have really long clips. There's also other ways to connect these mics other than with the 3.5mm cable. You can also use them as USB mics, so you can get the cables to connect via USB-C or Lightning to iPhone, and it's pretty awesome because it just shows up and works automatically on your device. I like the improvements they made to the display, seeing the battery life and levels with way more info. It's also way brighter too, which helps in the sun. And I forgot to mention that it has built-in batteries and they're rated for 7 hours and take about 2 hours to charge. That's about it for this review. Obviously, Rode's made some really nice tweaks and added some features to these mics over the original Rode Go. Unfortunately, we're still having a few range issues, especially when there's obstacles in the way, but I feel like line of sight, the range is way better. But yeah, they're overall pretty good improvement. One thing I think that I'd really like to see on this would be a start-stop recording for the internal recording. Obviously, if you don't want to have to worry about it, it's just going to record on its own. You never have to worry about starting or stopping. It's just going to always capture everything. But for me, when I'm trying to edit the audio, I'd like the ability to know when I started and stopped recording instead of having to hunt through it all. And the second thing I wish they would have had was the ability to connect through an iOS app or Android app directly to these things, so you can make your changes when you're out in the field using them instead of having to connect them up to a laptop to make changes. You can plug in USB and use it as a USB mic, so it'd be nice if like the app launched on your phone. Maybe that's something that's going to come out, I don't know, but currently right now, as of the day that this is coming out in March of 2021, they don't have that option. But that's it for me. If you want to pick one of these up, I'll have a link in the description where you can find that. Also to the lab that I used as well. Thanks Milos for helping me out on this. That's it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs down twice. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's film B-roll.